Good morning, Dazzling Diamonds, and happy campaign 12, 2025. I have logged into Avon.com and we're going to click on Digital Brochure. And if you don't know the drill, what I usually like to do is just go through the book as I please. And with my 34 years of experience so far, share tips and tricks to grow your business. So let me put on my driving gear so I can see what I'm doing. Now, in case you don't know, I get my nails matched every 2 weeks to the new brochure. This is kind of creepy looking, but she painted the tree and tree branch, you see. Anyway, so I have to do a post and show all the nails that she's done before. But that being said, Bug Guard is your #1 ticket to get in new customers because everybody gets by mosquitoes and nobody wants Lyme disease from ticks. Now, the brand that has only 3 letters in them that contain an F, 2 F's, and an O, that brand, theirs is not DEET free, so it's not good for kids, and it only fights mosquitoes. Our brand does mosquitoes, ticks, and fleas. So if you have customers that are going on the south of the border vacation this year, they're going to need this because their beaches south of the border, the trade-off with the pretty gorgeous turquoise water and white sand is that they have sand fleas. Yeah, so they bite you while you're in paradise. It's not nice. So everybody needs Bug Guard. Now the green one has sunscreen in it. It's waterproof and it's SPF 28. I've been told that deer hunters don't use this because it has a scent and the deer will know you are there. So, but fish can't smell it. So if you know fishermen, they definitely need this. Okay, so we have one with sunscreen and the silver one is with no sunscreen. So this is great for your early morning fishermen, and it's also great for winos, women in need of sangrias, because you can't have them spill in their drinks, swatty mosquitoes, right? So everybody is your customer for this product. So I want to challenge you. Pick out 3 ladies that like to drink on the back porch. Pick out 3 men that go fishing every weekend. How about some soccer moms, football moms, softball moms, football, what? You get the point. If they're outside in the sun, or you know what, if they're outside, but pick different categories of people, right? Help to laser your focus in. Okay. All that being said, they get a free beach mat. So what happens here is that, let's zoom in on this. So it's $24.99 if sold separately. It's free with any 2 Bug Guard purchases. Well, that's perfect. They get 1 green and 1 silver. It's perfect. And I have one. You want to see it? I haven't opened it yet. So seeing is believing. And you know what? Oh, smelling is believing too. It's got that bamboo smell. So, if you receive this, for your customers, you might want to open the bag and air it out for them a little bit. And then, because they don't have to know it came in a plastic bag, right? They don't need to know about this. You could just give them this. Oh, it definitely smells like bamboo. It is not plastic. Oh, all right. So I untied the little string. All right. And okay. Well, that's pretty big. So, wow. So, it's touching the floor right now. I'm 5'5", and it covers from head to toe. And so, when you're sitting on the mat, I guess if you had one of those things, coolers with the handles, you could slide this on there and have your cooler carry it for you. When you're on the beach, it might be a nice little place to slip your phone and keep it handy and keep the sand off of it. So, order one for yourself and show and tell. The power of show and tell makes you money. So yes. All right. Okay. So it had all the different formulas. Now this is a waterproof sunscreen SPF 30 lotion. And it works very well. I use this all the time. If you're fair skinned, you're going to want to reapply when you get out of the water just to be on the safe side. Also DEET-free, mosquitoes, fleas, deer ticks. So I like that one. And then the anti-itch spray, and somebody was telling me that they use this to help with the no-see-ums. We don't have those in California, so if you're in an area where there's no-see-ums, promote that product. It's the anti-itch spray. And then we have the original Skin So Soft product. So this was the one when people say, oh, do you have that bug stuff? This is what they're thinking of, because the Skin So Soft oil has citronella in it, which naturally repels mosquitoes. And my light's flickering, sorry, which naturally repels mosquitoes. But the FDA would not give Avon approval to claim that this could fight bugs. So therefore, Avon created the Bug Guard line. So, but we all still know this fights mosquitoes and ants. So you can't put those claims on Facebook because they're not documented by Avon. So I kind of do like a hashtag, if you know, you know, right? So Google it and then you can be in the know. All right, so the pink one and the gold one do not repel fleas and mosquitoes and deer ticks or any of that stuff. They just make your skin oh so soft. So they have different scents, and people are very loyal to this product. So if you're in a CVS and you see these products, don't freak out. Avon's not trying to steal your customers. They have to pay full price in the store. So it's kind of like advertising. They're like, what? If I went online, I can get this from an Avon rep for less, right? So it's to drive people to us. Yes. So, all right. So we have all kinds of different lines. Now, I don't go into all the products. If you want to teach yourself, which I highly recommend, just go online and let's say you want to learn about this. You can click on the add to the order. And they just revamped our website. I love it. View product details. You can right click, copy paste, screenshot these, post them to your website. You can share them to social media right here. Where are the product details though? Well, most of them have product details that you can read. I guess this is just self-explanatory. But anyways, that's how I learned about the products back in the day. I just read the book. Oh, man. It didn't put me back at the beginning. All right, we were on lavender. Okay, Skin So Soft. Learn your products. All right, we have hair care. So what I like about these products, these are considered our beauty products, personal care, and you get full commission on these. And these are your repeat business. These products are your bread and butter because people can't get Propolis from Walmart. Nope, they have to come to you. And yeah, they can get it on the website, but if they want the discount and the free shipping, they have to be connected to you. So again, this is your bread and butter here. This is what makes you your money. So skincare, that's the biggest ticket. Skincare is the big cha-ching, cha-ching, and you're definitely going to want to take the Avon trainings, read the snapshots for each product, listen to the Shop and Learns, especially any masterclass series that Janine Whittaker teaches. You're going to want to listen to all her skincare products. She is Wikipedia. She is Google of skincare. All right. New product launching. So you want to make sure everybody sees this. And do you see this little tiny camera? So when you're giving the book to your customers or even like the website, they can tap on that and hold their phone in front of their face and they can try all the different colors on them and see what they look like. And what I love about our try it on tool is that you can build your whole face. You don't do your eyebrows and then have to undo them to add your mascara and have to undo that to do your blush. No, you can build up the whole face. Now imagine if you sat with a customer and built her whole face from the primer on up or from the cleanser on up is my favorite, but you know, small steps. Now, if your customer made this great big shopping list, it would be sublime if they bought it all at one time, but they're not, which is good because that means you get an opportunity to keep seeing them with new brochures and new sales, new jewelry, new clothes, new perfumes. So don't be pushy with your customers. Be patient. All right. So lots of makeup. And if ever she says get 25% off, you're going to want to show those to your customers. Online customers will get that price if they're connected to you. If they're not, they're going to have to pay that number that's in the black, and they won't qualify for free shipping either. So we sell foot cream a little further back. So whenever you sell foot cream, make sure you're selling polished because they need their toes pretty. I mean, look, what if your customers wanted to duplicate this? Would that not be fun? But people are breaking out the sandals now, and their feet are going to be tore up from winter. So they're going to need our scrubbing stuff, scrubbing stones to do their heel. They're going to need some foot cream to soften them up, and then they're going to need polish. So you just sold 3 products to your customers. So maybe 2 polishes, 4. Oh, but maybe they need, let me see, there's a cuticle oil. Okay, so what if you did a foot scrubby thingy, and then a foot cream, and then 2 nail polishes, because, you know, girls like variety. And then, but we have a cuticle oil, and we have a base top coat, and then we have the nail eraser pen. So that's 7 products. Just because, like, oh, those are such cute new shoes. Girl, your feet are tore up. You're going to, look, I got stuff for you. You know if you can talk to people like that or not, right? Most of my customers, I could not. So anyways, but, you know. All right. So if they wanted to do that sponge look with their nails, that ombre look with the pink and the blue, they use the sponge. So what they do is they could paint it, you know, the blue, and then they put the pink, and then they dab it, and that makes the ombre. It's on YouTube. You could find it. But see, there's another ad on sale. It's a sponge. All right, clone Father's Day is coming, so make sure customers are getting ready for Father's Day. Offer making gift baskets, you know, even if it's just in a cool black bag, I don't know, or if it's in a gift bag with a couple of barbecue tools thrown in it, you know. But who are your Father's Day customers? You're looking for wives that want to get a gift for their husband. Maybe they want to get a gift for their dad or their uncle or their brother or their sons or their nephews or their cousins. You get the point? So make sure you're offering that you can supply um, Father's Day gifts, okay? This is a new perfume, Pear Blossom and Bamboo. No, we don't have samples, but you know what we do have? We have you. And you know what you can do? You can buy one for yourself. Now it's $35, so you need to add $5 more to your order, so maybe a pack of brochures. So then it's going to be about $45, but now you qualify for 20% discount. So you're going to get 20% off of that $35. So you buy this, you bring it. Okay, this is the Coastal Lotus one. I do have that one. It's in my purse. So when people say, oh, your perfume, I take it out and I go, oh, yeah, it's brand new. And I take it out and I show the bottle and I squirt them. I can also bag up my Avon deliveries and do a mist over the bag so they smell good. Or I could get some cotton balls, or I could get those little bucket of flower petals from online, Michael's, whatever, put them in a Ziploc, spray the perfume, close it. Now I have my own DIY perfume samples. See? Not that hard. All right. And then when you're done, let's say you can't afford to buy yourself a $35 bottle of perfume, but it did its work, right? People got to test it, smell it, see it. You made your samples. It's slightly used. So, you know, you can tell then your sister, your BFF, your mom, hey, mom, this is my demo and it's $35 in a book. I'll sell it to you for $20. There, see, you got some money back. And if they're close, my mom, she would always buy my used products off of me. Of course, I gave her good prices. Okay, so we have lots of samples. We do not have a virtual scratch and sniff yet. So um, buy your favorite perfume and make your own samples. Or be very good at telling about the different fragrance scent categories. All right, now the candles, think of birthday gifts, grad gifts, new housewarming gifts, or people are having parties. They like to entertain on the backyard. They're always having company over. You know, so these are your candle customers. Maybe real estate agents who want to gift a candle to their new clients that just bought their new home. You know, so you can offer point candles out as a thank you gift to professionals that might want to gift their customer something, right? All right. So wrapping up our perfume category. And moving on along, cleaning stuff. Now this thing, you see this little itty bitty diamond over here? See that diamond, that asterisk? That means it's fixed earnings. So you either get 20 or 25% off of these. So this isn't something to grow your business on per se, but it is good add-on sales, and it's a good way to get people into Avon. Let's say, I mean, these laundry sheets, I have not gone back. I solely use these. Think of people that have kids in college dormitories or apartment buildings, and they have to go up and down the stairs, and they don't want to lug a jug of their laundry detergent. They could just tear off the sheets they need, and it's so much easier. Think of elderly people that have a hard time picking up that heavy jug to get the soap in there. This would be easier for them to handle. Think about the people who are traveling, because sometimes there's is there? No, there's not. But you could put a couple of sheets in the suitcase just to make the clothes smell fresh. Now, this toilet bowl cleaner, though, is amazing. I stock up on this stuff, man. So it's like a little Alka-Seltzer thing, plop, plop, fizz, fizz, you know. You just pour it in, it all foams up and bubbles up, close the lid, put a little post-it note on it, don't flush until 3:30 because it has to sit for 3 hours. And then you go in and bloop, everything's clean. There's no like scrubbing everything. So I usually do it when nobody's home. I've also done it overnight. It hasn't damaged my tank as of yet. But think of people that are moving into new apartments. They're like, "Ooh, that toilet's kind of stinky." Or my son's in the Air Force, and they have him staying in an apartment, and he don't know what's been in there. So I sent him some of those. Anyways, and this, our dog products, yes, our dog products, but they're a great way. How many fur baby moms do you know? How many dog moms do you know? How many dog dads do you know? How many dog families do you know? How many people do you know that just love and adore their dogs? Right? Okay, so now you can look, there's shampoo for dogs. There was some conditioner left in the LA studio 1886, but there's only like 8 left, so you better hurry. But the upholstery sprayer, and this one's pretty good. The lavender, I use that for me for the couch, but grooming mist. So yes, so you sell them dog shampoo, but you give them a book, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know Avon had." And now you have a new customer. So it's like bait. Now, our clothes sell out fast. They're cute. I don't know how. Okay, let me harp on this again. So every campaign, we get, every time you do an order, you get a what's new, right? And it shows you what's coming out in the future, 2 campaigns from now. So I have this in my possession now, but these products are not going to come out until campaign 14, and this is campaign 12. So this gives me a heads up on how to plan for my business next month. So what I do is I go to this online and I take a screenshot of just the clothes, not the price tags. And then I'll tell them how much it's going to cost. So it tells me that the introduction brochure cost is going to be for those pants $36.99. So I'm going to tell my customers, I can order these pants for you now before anybody else can. They're $36.99, but that way I guarantee that I can get you your size. And since I've been doing this, my customers have not yet been disappointed about not getting the clothes they want. Yep. So did I mention who's going on vacation? So if someone bought this, they need foot scrub, they need nail polish, they need perfume, they need sunscreen, they need bug guard. All right, cute new clothes. Oh my goodness, they're going on a vacation. They need all of this. Now, this thing, how many of you love those big floppy beach hats, but they're just such the pain trying to bring on the plane? Because you can't put it overhead, and you can't put it in the coat check, and you can't put it in your suitcase. But this one you can. This hat rolls up, so you can roll it up, put it along the long side of your suitcase, and get to the where you're going and shake it out, and voila, you're good to go. And what I like about this being open on the top is when I had longer hair, I would like to wear a bun or a high ponytail, so that would not mess up my hair. All righty, so cute, cute clothes. If you ever played fashion plates with kids, I don't need to tell you how to work those clothes, right? All right, our new jewelry. If I have a jewelry junkie customer, I also give them a heads up when pretty pieces are coming out. Oh, did you see that? I'm wearing that. I have this necklace on. So seeing is believing. And I'm wearing last year's rose gold swirly things because I wanted to match that swirly thing. But I do have this year's ring on. um, so my mom would buy jewelry, and I'm like, Mom, can I wear that to do Avon deliveries? And when I'm done, I'll give it back to you. And then my customers go, oh, those are so pretty. So I would do the show and tell and make my money and then give it back to my mom. Look, Father's Day. So a shirt, a watch, a ring, a necklace, a bracelet. Like let's see, we got a wife. The wife could do, well, you got a wife, you got the wife, and 1, 2, 3 kids, 4 kids, right? Everybody gets to give dad a gift from Avon. See? We got you covered. Who do you know that loves celebrating the 4th of July? Like they're already, like they have a bin just for 4th of July decorations in their garage and they're just waiting. Those are the ones you need to say, hey, you going to a parade this year? I got something for you. And voila, the end of the book. Was that really the end of the book? Was that on the last page? Yes, it was. Voila, the end of the book. Now, this wow deal, it's $50 for your customers. They don't have to buy anything else, $50. But check this out. It's worth $152. So, and it has a lotion, a hand cream, a face wash, the little collagen ampules. You twist it off and you can put collagen on your face. Very good product. And the Hydrofusion, which is very good for moisturization, which everyone's going to need this summer. So I would say this is your perfect hydration bundle. Like, get hydrated for summer. You can make this your wow deal, your target, your star product, the one thing you're going to harp on. You're going to show your customers all these products. You don't know anything about these, but that's okay because you know how to read. You're going to go online and you're going to read about the products and maybe even screenshot the product descriptions because you might be techie like that. And so your customer's like, well, what about this rice water? And you're like, oh, great that you should ask. Or you could just go to the website and type in rice water and read it right from there and show them how they can do their own investigative work. Sometimes we have to train our customers. So, all right. So that's it for the Campaign 12 brochure. We are done here. Make sure you check out the good buys and the what's new. And over here, special offers. The exclusive offers are for representatives only. The special offers, limited time bundles, lowest price ever, and clearance are available for your customers to see. So when you direct them to your website, make sure you tell them to check out the special offers because they might find their favorite product in the bundle and get even more products to fall in love with. Okay. All right. If you have any questions, call, text, email me. All right.